health of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's mother, Hiraben Modi, who was taken to hospital earlier today. The Prime Minister is now visiting her in Ahmedabad at the hospital at which she is admitted. We have Priyanka with us. Priyanka, the Prime Minister is in Ahmedabad. What is the latest health bulletin on Hiraben Modi, the Prime Minister's mother?
We have seen the visuals of the UN Mehta Hospital, where in fact we have just seen the Prime Minister go in, and he has gone to visit his mother Hiraba, where we have also seen the Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel along with the rest of the cabinet of the government of Gujarat, with the various other leaders of the BJP, in fact including Parimal Nathwani and various others, in fact have been present with Hiraba since the time the news broke that she had to be admitted in the hospital. And speaking about her condition, we are now learning, of course, that when she had been admitted with convulsions, is what we're being given to understand from our sources from inside of the hospital, the doctors who are treating her. And of course, right now what we're being told is that her condition is absolutely stable, and that is something that has been repeated by the doctors inside since the time that she had been admitted. Post half an hour of the time that she had in fact been admitted, we are being told that her condition had been stable. She had been having minor issues of blood pressure and breathing difficulty, is something that we had seen being told to us by our sources from inside of the hospital.
Right.
But as of now, her condition has been stable for quite some
Priyanka.
time. But even then, we see the various leaders of the BJP along with the Prime Minister as well, who has now reached to meet with his mother Hiraba,
Priyanka,
and of course he will be spending some time with her.
Stay with us, Priyanka. We have Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, also joining us. Abhishek, we saw a short while back a small 3-line medical bulletin released by the hospital as well. If you can tell us what it had said also and any other updates.
Well, so the update is, Ankit, that the Prime Minister is at the UN Mehta hospital in Ahmedabad, and he's engaging with the doctors and trying to understand what happened to his mother. She has been admitted to the hospital since morning. At around 9:30 a.m. is the time when she was brought in to the hospital, and now we have seen pictures of Prime Minister getting inside the hospital. But as of now, we are told that he's speaking to the doctors, the team of doctors that's treating with experts on heart, kidney, liver, among others, present there and briefing the PM on the protocol and the condition of his mother, Hiraba, who's under their treatment. And remember, she started her 100th year just about a few months back. And we have seen Prime Minister, whenever he travels to Gujarat, tries to find time and meet her. And recently we saw how he met her during the campaign once. And now, of course, in a very different circumstance, Prime Minister had to cut short his engagements of the day in Delhi and travel to Ahmedabad because she was taken to a hospital following complaints of breathing difficulty. That's how it began. And a lot of blood tests have been carried out, is what we have been told. The Prime Minister has been briefed by the medical team. Remember, there was a medical bulletin just around 1:45 p.m. in which the hospital had said that her condition remains very stable and on the side of improving. So it seems it's going well for the Prime Minister's mother. And in the pictures, of course, we are having the carcade of the Prime Minister making its way to the UN Mehta Heart and Kidney Hospital in Ahmedabad. The moment Prime Minister landed, in fact, without much ado, he straight headed for the hospital. And since morning, of course, we have seen the entire Gujarat administration on its toes, with the Chief Minister himself having rushed to the hospital earlier. I saw in the pictures, one of the pictures, the principal chief advisor to Chief Minister K. Kailasnathan, who used to be in the same role for the Prime Minister when he was Chief Minister of this state, and of course the rest of the ministers related with the health administration and law and order, among others. In fact, Gujarat police had issued no drone flying orders also in that area, expecting the Prime Minister would be coming, which of course it has happened. But as of now, of course, the entire focus, we are getting different pictures of Prime Minister getting inside the hospital and going to the ward where Hiraba is being treated and is in the watch observation of a team of doctors. So it's a top level hospital. It's part of the campus of the civil hospital in Ahmedabad, and Prime Minister there getting inside and then talking to the doctors and taking an update on his mother's health.
Right, Abhishek Kapoor there sharing details of the Prime Minister paying a visit to his mother who was earlier today in the morning taken to hospital. According to the bulletin, like he's telling us, at the UN Mehta Hospital, her condition is stable, she's doing all right. From what Priyanka told us, it was difficulty in breathing and blood pressure issues that necessitated her being taken there. Abhishek, do stay with us. We are to assume, you told us that this is a top hospital, that every manner of medical care and attention will be given to the Prime Minister's mother, Hiraba Modi. What more can you tell us? What are the specialities, so to say, of this hospital? We've of course seen that when the elections were going on, when he was campaigning there, he had met her. She seemed in good spirits at that time as well. What more can you tell us, even as we continue to get more visuals, another angle of the Prime Minister at the hospital?
Yes, Ankit, remember, these are the 4 pictures of the Prime Minister getting out of his car, and he left his car kicked behind and just fallen down, surrounded by the SPG from one car and gone inside. As I was mentioning, and everyone, of course, knows the Prime Minister's mother is 99 plus. She started her 100th year sometime early this year. And at that age, the body is frail and fragile. And while she was absolutely fit, just when Prime Minister met her during the campaign, something has happened with because of which she had some breathing difficulties. As of now, I am told and the Prime Minister has been briefed about it by the treating team of doctors, that all the vitals seem to be under control. And in fact, the hospital update, which came earlier at around 1:45 p.m., said that she was stable. In fact, there was a Gujarati update immediately following the English one, and it said that her condition was in fact improving. Now we are told that another update would be coming in from hospital, and of course, Prime Minister's extended family by way of his brothers, for example, Pankaj Modi, with whom the mother of Prime Minister stays. He's the youngest brother, and then Somabhai Modi, and he's the eldest one, and he's also present. Remember, Prime Minister had met his brother also on the day of voting on December 5 in Ahmedabad, and so they are there. And Prime Minister is, of course, taking the exchanging notes with the doctors. It's a team of 6 doctors that's treating Prime Minister's mother, and they're experts on heart, kidney, liver. And it's a specialty, multi-specialty, government-run hospital. It's a public hospital, and that's where the whole thing is happening. Prime Minister has been inside for about 30 minutes now, Ankit, and for all this period, apart from having a look at his mother, he has been speaking to the doctors and the family, of course, even as all sorts of prayers and reports of wishes for quick recovery of Hiraba keep coming in from everywhere, including from political opposition, for example, Ankit. But what is important is that in the pictures, for example, we see Chief Minister of Gujarat there receiving the Prime Minister. Though now I am told, of course, that the Chief Minister, having met the Prime Minister and been around for some time, has left the UN Mehta Hospital campus. But the rest of the top officialdom remains, and the family of the Prime Minister is there. He's engaging with the doctors. Doctors have shared with the Prime Minister the medical reports that have come in, and sources tell us that all vitals remain very stable, and that she might be improving and getting on the better side since she came to the hospital at around 9:30 a.m. in the morning.
Right. Most definitely, Abhishek. Thank you for sharing all those details with us, and for Priyanka as well for the live coverage. So the Prime Minister is in Ahmedabad at the UN Mehta Hospital campus. He is paying a visit to his mother, who was taken there earlier today at 9:30 a.m. As per the latest bulletin, she's doing all right. We are expecting another bulletin in due course, and we hope everything will